up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be starting off this vlog with a grocery haul. I did get some special items that I haven't bought in a while. If you watch my one vlog, you know that I'm trying to spice it up a little bit and like add more fun things into my like grocery pickup. So I'll start off with like the most fun items that I got. Skinny Cow ice cream sandwiches. So these are going to be fun. I like the macros on these, and although like I'm not being super obsessed with like my macros right now because I'm more in maintenance phase, I still like to choose items that are like, you know, a good brand and good ingredients, and you know, I like to get good calories and good macros if possible. So this is one of those items where I totally recommend it. My mom has bought these before. Now this is an item I haven't bought in a while, but these are waffles by Vans, and I love this brand. They used to have protein ones, but I didn't see them there. And I also got Nutella because when I was a kid, I used to literally eat this every single morning for breakfast. 2 waffles with Nutella, and I would eat it on the go most times. Like when I was in high school, it was my jam. So I'm bringing it back, all in moderation, but I'm really excited. I don't think I've bought Nutella in like years, truly, because like it's something that, you know, I don't know, you can go a little crazy with it, but I'm so much better now, so. Well, we're about to find out, honestly. Next, I got some fat-free shredded mozzarella cheese, and that's because I like to have this with like tacos, or if I eat a grilled cheese, I'll like mix this with beef because I usually do like beef grilled cheeses. I guess like you get the shredded or the regular. I've just been on like the shredded wave. But I actually did also get myself some slices of cheese, and this is Munster cheese. I love Munster, it's my favorite cheese. Like if there's a charcuterie board, Munster has to be on it, like if I'm making it, because I love Munster cheese. So I got this specifically to put on sandwiches with these natural slow roasted chicken breast slices that I got. I haven't bought these in a while either. I also got spinach to like put on the sandwich, so I'm gonna make it really leafy, and then I have some like spreads that I'll probably add just to like give it some more flavor, and I'll put this on like rye bread. I like Pepperidge Farm seedless, and I also like to get Nature's Own whole wheat. These are good for like peanut butter and jellies or like French toast. And then another bread item that I got were these plant-based protein wraps that I have been obsessed with. They don't always have them in the grocery store, but the macros are great and they're really high in protein comparatively to like other wraps. So I definitely recommend these if you see these. I like to either put quesadillas together in like the oven, or I can like slice these up and make my own like chips. So there's so many things that you can do with tortillas. I could even take all that sandwich stuff and put it in here and make a wrap if I don't want to have a sandwich one day. You could even put your egg whites in here and make like an egg and cheese wrap. Speaking of egg whites, I got 2 cartons of liquid egg whites, and I just remembered that the reason I get the shredded cheese is because I've been mixing it in with my egg whites when I cook it on the stovetop, and it makes it so much fluffier and adds some more flavor to it. And the shredded cheese will like mix better than if I just put like 1 slice of cheese on. Okay, this is an item that I only bought once before and I really liked it. Archie and I actually split this whole thing. There's 5 servings in it, so even like 2.5 servings was really big for like each of us to have. And I looked for a smaller one, but they didn't really have it. It was really good, and it's just like sometimes we like to have dinner together, but we don't want to like go out and like spend money on dinner, but we also don't want to like make a dinner. So this is really good for that. But more often than not, we do make something together, or we do just go buy something. But this is a great option if you don't want to do either of those 2 things. They're family size enchiladas. It's got corn tortillas stuffed with chicken, topped with cheese, a poblano sauce over Spanish styled rice. I'm not Spanish, so don't come for me. Also, while I go to the fridge, I got ground beef. This is 85% lean, 15% fat. I normally get ones that are like 90% lean, but literally couldn't find them anywhere. I don't know if it was just like a shortage. So I picked up some light sour cream, some chunky Tostitos, salsa, mild of course, and some spray butter, because I would say these are like key things that I like to keep in my fridge at all times. Like I just always use like sour cream, salsa, and spray butter, so just had to re-up. This Fairleaf is different than the last one that I got. Did I just say Fairleaf? This Fairlife milk is different than the other one that I got in my previous vlog. It has even better macros. 80 calories. The last one was like 100. It's got 13 grams of protein, 6 grams of carbs, and 0 grams of fat. So this is their fat-free, ultra-filtered milk, lactose-free. So like I normally get unsweetened vanilla almond milk, but recently I've just been getting this. I don't know why, other than like just like switching it up. You can actually like develop almond intolerances and stuff like that if you have too much of something, and I've heard that's happened with people who drink a lot of almond milk. So I've just been like switching it up, and you know, I don't know, just honestly they're getting me with the packaging and the logo and everything. I just like want to be a part of the brand. This is something that I got because it's, well actually both of these are something that I got because of the fact that I was recently on vacation, and while I'm away and I go to a grocery store and I need snacks, for whatever reason, popcorn and beef jerky are like my go-to things to get for like traveling, if we're gonna be like at a hotel or just like in general on the go, because they're really good on the go snacks. So yeah, I picked up these, and I also picked up some of these because it was like on sale for, well, they were the only ones left anyways. I would have gotten way more than 2, but these are the light Caesar kits. You guys have seen these before. You can add like tomatoes or your own fruits to it. Like there was no, did I say fruits? You can add your own veggies to it. There was no like bell peppers. Like I don't know, like sometimes there's just like shortages at the grocery store, or like not shortages, but like sometimes when I go to the grocery store, they like don't have what I need, and that like never happened to me growing up in the suburbs. But ever since I've like lived in the city, it's like a common theme. So yeah, there's only 2 of these, and I'm just thankful that there were 2, because sometimes there's none, and then I'm like, what do I do? Because I love these. I normally get like 5 or 6. Coming up on the last items, we have Granny Smith apples, because I just always like to get these to have them on hand. I try to have an apple a day. They didn't have that many good ones, so normally I get like 6 or 7, like, you know, to hold me over for a week. But right here I only got 4. And I got another thing that's like exciting that I haven't bought these in a while, and that is kombucha juice. So I've got 2 of the Pink Lady apple flavor and then 1 of the pomegranate flavor. I've had these flavors before and I really like them. My one friend that I went to Miami with was just talking to me about how probiotics in these kombucha juices can like actually really help your stomach and like your like digestive system. And apparently, like, you know, when we have alcohol, it like completely like ruins our gut. So the next day you do want to have a kombucha. I'm now going to get to the gym, and I want to do like an ab workout because tomorrow I have a lifting class at Pitt, and I just like don't want to be like super sore for it. But like also I don't want to like not lift just because I'm going to that class. So my intentions are to just do a nice strong core workout, and I'm going to share that with you guys. Some dumbbells. Yeah, now that I'm doing this Pitt strength training class for the foreseeable future, just for like the next couple weeks, it makes me like trying to figure out like what I'm doing with my lifting. Yeah, I'm not really on like a specific like always doing the same workouts because it's boring. So I pretty much just like work the muscle groups and, you know, do the similar exercises, but it's not the exact same workout every single time, mainly because I don't always feel like doing certain exercises. And also like when you go to the gym, sometimes you can't use a certain machine or like the barbell squat rack, like it really just depends. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go do my abs right now, and then I do have to walk on the treadmill for a little bit. I already did walk for like 15 minutes, but I just want to walk some more because I mainly like to walk while I'm like doing things on my phone, and it's so convenient to like live in a building that has the treadmill below me, because like, you know, if I have a lot to do on my phone, I'll be like, okay, let me go walk and do this, and then it makes it easier for me because I'm like doing 2 tasks at once. So I'm like walking and doing stuff on my phone. So I personally like working that way. But yeah, so it's actually like almost 2:30 now. I didn't start this vlog in the morning just because I was doing like unvlog worthy things, as I would put it. But literally the last thing I want to do right now is like go like work out. Like I just don't feel like it, which is like terrible to say. Like I feel like I should not be saying that I don't want to go work out, but I always feel better like once I do it. It's not that I don't want to work out, it's just that I've done so much already today that it makes it like harder for you to want to work out. Like I've been up since like 6:30 working like most people, and now it's like nearing the end of the day and I'm tired. Like I don't feel like going to the gym right now, but I'm gonna do it anyways. That's what it is. We're just gonna do it anyways. Okay, I had to switch up my hair. At the end, I will put an official like little thing that you guys can screenshot of the workout if you want to do it yourself. If you try it out, send me a DM or comment below, whatever, but just, yeah, definitely try it out. Okay, so let me break it down what I'm about to do with what weights. First, I'm gonna do weighted leg raises, and I either use a 2.5 pound or a 5 pound weight. And I pretty much start out with this to warm up, and then I like switch into this. And then I go to this if I can't like keep up with this one. I put it in between my legs like this. And then, yeah, you like lift them up and you just like hold them. Start with a lighter weight because these are like insanely like hard at first. But I've been doing them so I've gotten better. But just like anything, like increase the weights and you get better and you get stronger. And then the next weights we have are two 15-pound dumbbells. I like to hold these straight up and then push up with my core. Slowly go down and then I push back up and then slowly go down. Okay, so that's one way I use these. And then another way that I use these is like this. And then I sit all the way up. So reach back and then sit all the way up. Okay? And then you will see the two other exercises are actually body weight. Okay, and I am gonna click core workout on my Apple Watch to track this. Okay, you guys, I thought it would be really cool to do like a live workout with me, and instead of speeding it up or just cutting fast clips, I would just take you through the real live workout and just show you guys what it really looks like. This workout took me about like 20 minutes to do. Keep in mind, like I did fidget with the camera and like move it around a little bit, but right here, I love this exercise because I feel like it truly targets the sides of my abs. And anything that you like hold overhead is actually gonna be like key to getting stronger abs and more visible abs and just building up your abdominal muscles. And on the topic of building up your abdominal muscles, you're gonna wanna always throw in weights like whenever you can. Like, so for example, right here, I'm doing a weighted leg raise and I start off with 2.5 pounds to put in between my legs, just because like I'm warming up the muscle. I don't want to like start right out the gate with 5 pounds. And even in general, when I first started doing this weighted exercise, slowly I moved into doing it with the 5 pound weight, and I will do it with the 5 pound weight when you guys see me do it for the second and third round. These are just regular body weight push-ups, so I'm gonna keep talking about those weighted leg raises really quick because I did want to add that sometimes I can't complete the full 20 reps with the 5 pounds like during my last set, so I will then like finish up with the 2.5 pound weight and then sometimes even switch back to the 5 pound weight. So I just really try to like fatigue the muscles when it comes to using weights, like if possible. I mean, you can't always do that, but right now I've moved into another body weight exercise that actually does burn, and it is a toe touching situation. So really lifting those shoulder blades off the ground, and sometimes I just imagine myself like pointing to the ceiling actually, and it's all about getting the shoulder blades off the ground. Like same here with this exercise. I just took one of the 15-pound dumbbells and I'm slowly raising it back because, believe it or not, right here when you slowly raise it back, it still works your abdominal muscles, and I feel like it works like the ones on the side. And again, with this exercise, I'm pretty much making sure I'm just completing each movement slowly and feeling it, because one thing about the abs is I feel like the more muscle-mind connection you have going on, the more successful of a training session it'll be, because I don't know, I feel like the abs are like hard to target sometimes. And if you're like not doing things correctly with like your back, you could be like straining your back or like your hip flexors. So make sure you are squeezing that core and not overcompensating anywhere else, because it'll end up just being like an injury. Okay, round 1 is done and I feel good. Let's keep it going. So here we are with round 2, and I do start to feel my arms getting a little bit weaker on the end of this rep range with these, I don't even know what they're called. Like I just write down like hold the dumbbells up with your straight arm and sit up. Like, I actually tried to Google the official name for this exercise and like I just didn't have success. So comment it below. But you just have to keep pushing through. Sometimes I do like let my arms like go down if I need to, and then I proceed. This is something I didn't talk about in the last set with these leg raises, is holding on to something, whether it's a weight or for me it's a Pilates machine, does wonders. I'm also making sure I'm pushing my back down onto the mat. And sometimes even when I do lift my head and like look at my legs, it helps me keep my back pushed down into the mat. Sometimes I have to take a break with these, but just for like a split second. And also like if I want to change up the weight a little bit. So, but yeah, they are killer, but they are so worth it. And I think that they really help with having like defined abs. Same with these push-ups and doing pull-ups. Push-ups and pull-ups do wonders for the core. And I used to be way better at these push-ups. You guys know, like I'm shamefully like fatiguing. Like, come on girl, this is 12 push-ups. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I was holding 2 15-pound dumbbells overhead for those sit-ups. Like that really will get your arms. So don't start with 15s if that's gonna be too heavy for you. Like you wanna do weights that are doable. When I first started, I was doing like way lower weights. Like I'm talking like 12 pounds, 10 pounds, and that's what worked for me. But now 15 pounds is where it's at. This overhead one, you wanna make sure that the weight isn't too heavy, because lifting the weight over your head like this right there can actually be like strenuous. Like you could pull a muscle if you're not careful. So I like to take this one slow. Even though I do like to do things fast, I just tell myself keep going, 1 rep at a time. Especially towards the end, like it can be so hard to like want to keep going with your reps, but you just can't let yourself stop. And like even with this workout, after I finish the second round, I'm like, oh, it's so hard to make myself want to keep going. But at the end of the day, it's just you, and you got to rely on you to like push yourself. Like even when you're unmotivated, just keep going, because what else is there to do but keep going? I don't know. That's just my mindset on it. Whew. Round 2 is done. So for this last round, I'm just gonna spare you guys and like chop it up now, because I, for the most part, like told you everything I needed to say. Hopefully you guys found this little like live workout a lot more like exciting, or not exciting. I don't know if you found it exciting, but maybe more insightful and realistic of like what a workout session looks like, you know? Sometimes I chop it up and it looks like I'm just going ham 24/7 or like lightning speed. But reality is, you know, taking your time and getting good quality reps with the appropriate weight is always the best way to go about things. And I feel like being impatient like can happen a lot, like while we're working out. Like instead of finishing a set, we say like, oh, never mind, like I just want to move on to the next thing, like let's keep it going. But it really is beneficial to do like 3 to 4 rounds of your workouts, of your exercises, because that's gonna make sure the muscle is really getting fatigued, and when we're fatiguing the muscle, that's what's gonna grow the muscle. So 3 rounds are done. The sun came out, I'm so hyped. I'm gonna stop with those 3 rounds and go walk on the treadmill, just because I have stuff that I have to do. Should I do another round? Like, I don't know. You could always do another round, but like, I've got other things to do. Okay, you guys, I just washed my hands and now I'm gonna make my first sandwich in a very long time. I'm gonna show you guys how simple it is. I'm starting off with 2 slices of rye bread. I'm gonna toast them, and while these toast, all right, hang on. Okay. Natural slow roasted chicken breast. I am so excited, you guys. Like you have no idea. Wait, what's the serving size? 2 ounces. From what I recall, like the serving sizes are pretty big. I'm just gonna do 1 serving. That's basically 2 ounces. And then for the cheese, just 1 slice is typically the serving size. I'm actually gonna weigh out my light mayonnaise on top of the cheese. So 15 grams serving size. So yeah, I do like a little over a serving size. Part of the way I go about tracking my macros is like I put what I want / like look at the serving size before I put it down so I know. But like, you know, if I want more sauce, more condiments, like I'll just track that, you know? I don't have to do just the serving size. Okay, I'm just gonna flip these so it's getting both ends. And then as far as like spinach goes, I don't really weigh it out like at all. Just gonna like crumple a handful like that. I'm also gonna put some spray butter on top of my like toast. I don't think I'm gonna add any salt, but I am gonna add some pepper because usually lunch meat has like a lot of salt in it. All right. Just gonna move some of the spinach. Ooh, you know what would have been great? Pickles. But yeah, there we have it, you guys. That looks fire, you guys. Okay, so I just got off the phone with a client who just signed up. We were talking for like 30 minutes. I have a 4-month or 16-week program, however you want to look at it, and I help people track their macros, understand tracking their macros, and hold them accountable. Most people do want to lose weight, so we do start kind of in a calorie deficit, you know, bump up to maintenance. Some people then sign on to continue and do their maintenance with me. A lot of it is accountability coaching. You know, I text people like 4 to 5 times a week, monitor them. So if that's something that interests you, go to fittyfreckles.com. I also do one-on-one consultations about tracking macros. So if any of that interests you, just go to fittyfreckles.com. Now I'm gonna put a few notes in my laptop really quick from that call and head up to the roof with Vic because the weather is nice. Well, it was sunnier and now the sun went away. So I don't know what that's about, but regardless, we're going up on the roof because it's warm. It's getting warm here in Philadelphia. Hopefully it does not rain. It looks better over here.
Is it on?
Yes. So, no, honestly, I don't have much to say about this kombucha other than it's good.
Give your review on it.
I've been drinking this kombucha for a while. Like, I've had this for years. I knew it back when it had a different logo on it, so. I'm still drinking it. Pink Lady Apple's a good flavor. You want to try it at all, Jay?
Are you sponsored by kombucha?
No, I should be. No,
Should be sponsored.
maybe one day. But anyways, yeah, I like it. Okay, so it's literally starting to rain, so we're all running. I made a TikTok though, and it turned out really well. Look what I'm opening. Just waiting for my air conditioner to turn off. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. I did look and see if there was like other, you know, healthier versions of like the Nutella that I wanted to try, and I was like, you know what, no, I'm just getting the regular Nutella, and that's what I did, and I'm so happy. I'm also heating up these waffles in my toaster. The macros are pretty good. If I'm reading this correctly, it literally says 160 calories for 2 of them. It's pretty dope. Love that. I'm gonna just put this sucker away and eat the Nutella on this plate. I can't believe it started raining. I kind of missed the sun because of my phone call. Like, I mean, at least I saw it like coming through my window, but like, yeah, I wasn't like up on the roof for it. Okay, so like, how do I know when these are ready? I have not had waffles in a little bit. I feel like it's fine. I mean, yeah. Ooh, I'm so excited. When I studied abroad in London, the amount of Nutella that I truly had was insane because it was like everywhere. They had it everywhere. Oh my gosh, this rain. It's so bright and sunny, but like raining. I love it. It's got that Florida vibe. It's a thunderstorm. Archie's here. Look what he got me. I've been waiting for these. I knew they were coming because he's the